So the flood helped spark people's ideas of let's clean up the riverfront, let's change what it looks like. And Frank Packard was really leading the group in calling for that. He had called for the city to develop a planning commission and to develop zoning. So he really championed the cause of developing the Civic Center. And also this was prompted by, in 1921, City Hall, which wasn't located where it is today. It was located at where the Ohio Theater is located today. It burned. The building that was in the place the Ohio Theater was then built later on. So again, this was another reason to focus on the riverfront. So Packard tirelessly championed this idea, created an architectural model of City Hall, what it looks like today, to get people enthusiastic and think about what the riverfront could become. And in doing that, it took a toll on him. October 25th, Thursday evening, he's working late. He's 56 years old, and his offices are right downtown. If you can think of the two high-rise buildings that are right across from the State House on East Broad Street, one of them's been turned into condominiums, and the other one is part of the Hayden Bank building. They're right west of the Rhodes Tower. I mean, they're not tall buildings, but they're, by the day when they were built, they were high-rise buildings. Well, Packard's office was in the Hayden building on the penthouse. As it goes, he worked late that night, took a drive. Apparently, he loved his car. He had a chauffeur, actually, but he loved to drive around and look at stuff, look at architecture. Went home. His home was on Franklin Park South, looking over the Franklin Park Conservatory, and suffered a massive stroke and died quite unexpected. The editorial in the Ohio State Journal, written by Robert Wolfe, which was a good personal friend of Mr. Packard, stated, "Mr. Frank L. Packard, the news of whose sudden death shocked and saddened this community yesterday, earned in his busy and successful life a national reputation as an architect. The public buildings which he planned and whose construction he supervised stand in many American cities and attest to his mastery of beauty of line, his thoroughgoing professional skill, and his painstaking honesty." The Columbus Evening Dispatch mentioned that Mr. Packard's monument will be the Civic Center in Columbus, whose public-spirited men will carry through to completion, even though the master hand of its builder is stayed in its execution. So very pithy words at that time.